Gentlemen, welcome back. Today I thought I'd have a look at buying a house in America. Different states have different values and things like that, right? Um, let's just start here. So there are some memes here from Tennessee. They say buying a home in the U.S. Tennessee will cost you $322,000. Let's just quickly watch this. Texas, Florida, Connecticut, New York, Oregon, Utah. Oh, you're starting to struggle, mate. California 740. Hawaii 740. Jeez. So is that like the average cost price? No, the average cost price. Fuck. Is that the average price of a house in these states? But he has not shown. Yeah, he has not shown New York, which is like the most expensive one, right? Wow, it's a big difference between different states. And I guess, I mean, you have to also look how they work this out. Is it like the average or the median house price or the average house price? I mean, average can mean a lot of things, right? Can mean so many things because if they take 80 houses way outside, somewhere in the suburbs, and they take 20 houses in the city, in the center of the city, and they combine all of that together to get 100 and then divide it to get an average house price. I mean, they are like screwing up the system a little bit, right? So one has to be a bit fly. No? Yes. Okay, there we go. I don't know what's wrong with the good microphone. Sometimes it just goes. In any case, let's look at the comments here. Bay Area, California. 1 million will only get you a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom. Fuck it. Do you guys in California make so much money? $1 million for a fucking house. Place to sleep. I guess the rental, the value of the property will go up. I mean, I'm not betting against this. I'm just like flabbergasted. Like, wow! I cannot believe these are the kind of average prices for homes in America. And this is not a long time ago. This was posted on July. Median house prices in the US in 2025, according to Zillow. Let's move. I found this one a little bit more interesting than the previous one. I mean, this is actually shocking. From Ohio, 240,000 for the average home price, 240. $250. What is that? West Virginia is where the 300s start. West Virginia. Really good fun. Boom, and then Florida, you start. The average home price per state in the US. Florida is 400,000. I mean, do you guys in Florida get paid more for the same kind of job than what they get paid in West Virginia. And then it goes on to Oregon, 500,000 for the average home. Whew. Then Colorado, 580. It's just a massive jump. Hawaii, 720. What did the previous guy say Hawaii was? Where's this guy? Let me just quickly look here. What did he say here? This is not long, so let's just play it. Washington, California. Oh, okay, there. He has Hawaii at 740. 740, and this one has Hawaii at 720. What's that? That's like a 20,000 difference. Oh, okay, I guess the date might have something to do with this. This one, 720, was in May. And this one was posted in July. Can it be 20,000 difference in 2 months? Fuck it, guys. Alright, 720, and then boom, California, 785. And then, oh, what is that one? New York. Ah, shit, what is the New York one? Because that's at the end of the clip. 819,000. 819,000 for an average home price. That's not paying lawyer fees or transfer fees or fucking anything. So you're looking at close to $1 million for an average home price in New York. Jeez, like it. You guys are rich, eh? Wow. And now we have the most affordable states. Let me just turn on this AC. It's fucking hot here. Now we have the most affordable states to buy a home in 2025. Of which, say, Missouri is 83,000. And then the cheapest state is West Virginia, 71,000. Buy a home. I mean, those words, I mean, they can skew it's so much the stats, right? Because if you have the middle of the town or the middle of the city, if you buy a house 30 kilometers or 30 miles outside of that, I mean, do they still include that as the average price of a home? Oh, it's just showing the prices. So I'll keep it there like that. You guys can look. Let's just check the comments here. Most affordable states to buy a home in 2025. Think home ownership is out of reach? These states prove you wrong. Fuck. So if you can't afford a house in New York, then you can just move out to Ohio or Michigan. What does the comments say there? And I wouldn't live at any of the above. Oh fuck, I don't know. Are they averaging in apartments? What is the average cost of a house for an average family size? It clearly states a home. Define a home. People live under overpasses. Some live under tarps. Trailer homes. not Illinois. My house in West Virginia costs 25. Nice. There we go. 25. So you are not buying a house for 75K in Ohio. You can get a shack in Washington State for 400,000. People are talking about money as if it's just like fucking everybody has this money. How are bank loans that easy to get in America? You just have a average size, decent normal 9 to 5 job, and then fucking there you go, sir. We give you 500,000. This is exactly what happened, what led to the 2008 crash. Just credit for you, yes, fucking candy for you, yes, candy for you. No checks and balances are nothing for nobody. What do you need to make to afford a 185,000 in 25?
With this $185,000 home, let's run the numbers. If you put down 3.5%, that equals $6,500. Interest rate 6.5%. That makes your principal and interest $1,150. Property taxes are $100. Homeowners insurance is also $100. PMI $150, making the total monthly to $1,500. Now, banks will lend you an insane 36% of your monthly income, so we'll take that $1,500 and divide it by 0.36, giving us $4,166.
So that's more
Multiply that by 12, which means you need to make a household income of $50,000 a year to afford this home.
That's more debt. I mean, they leverage onto your debt. I don't know how correct these things are. I'm not a home guy. I'm just looking. Why I pulled this clip was, this to me, for let's say 200,000, because there's lawyer fees and all those things involved as well, right? I mean, it looks like a dollhouse. The material looks fake. The floors. I'll play it again without the sound so we can just quickly look at it.
How much do you need to make to afford this?
Look at this place. I mean, like actually any foundation into the ground. I mean, do they actually use bricks to build this thing, or is this whole thing just made out of wood? Like a fucking wooden shed. When I grew up, parents had like, we called them Wendy homes, little cottages. This just looks like a bigger painted cottage.
$185,000 home, let's run the numbers.
Look there. I mean, here, under the steps, it's not even filled in. There's like no cement or nothing there. It's as if these things are like pre-built and they just like boom, plop them there onto the land. And when there's a big hurricane or a typhoon or fucking earthquake or whatever the fuck there is, strong winds, your house is gone.
If you put down 3.
It looks nice, right? But it's cheap shit. I mean, it's lovely as they should actually show this house after a year that somebody, like a family, lived in it. Floors would be cracked and the fucking cupboards would most probably fall off. And all of this for like $200,000, and it's small. There's a bedroom. There are no cupboards, nothing built in. These tiny little fucking windows.
6.5. That makes your principal and interest $1,150. Property taxes are $100.
And it just shows the kitchen part.
PMI $150, making the total.
Look at that. Is that a bath? What is this? This is like this thing is like halfway between a bath and a shower. a normal dude like myself, I won't be able to sit in this bath. So they actually force you to shower. It's prefab built crap. Let's look at the comments here. Just nice, 185 for a shack that looks like in a horrible area. That's the other part, right? They don't give you specifically where this thing is located. It's not in the heart of the city, sorry, where you work. This is most probably way on the outskirts. Brand new property land that they are starting to develop. Just building the city out and out and out. And it's, oh wow, no. 180 ugly flip house is trash neighborhood. Property tax is $100 a month. Is it? This would sell for $450 in my area. Wow. It's literally hopeless to buy a home in my state unless you make 150,000. What is that, like earning 150,000 a month? A year. That's not the normal salary. Closing costs are the biggest scam in home buying. That's another thing, right? These lawyers will take their piece of the pie. Agents will take their piece of the pie. Phew, selling everything, mate. Everybody's making money off of you. And then you get, I had to include this in here. I guess everybody has to make a living. And we can say whatever we want about, sleazy agents and everything. But I can actually remember a time when there were agents that would actually sell you decent things, decent homes, decent cars. But I mean, how do you sell? This is the cheapest single-story home in Las Vegas. Las Vegas. Priced from $379.
I can't believe I just found the cheapest single story in Las Vegas. This is gonna be the perfect 3-bedroom open concept around
I'm sorry to stop, but is this now the new style of homeowners trying to sell you shit? They need to be either funny or they need to, like, I don't know. I mean, I saw one guy where he's like, I have Skittles, do you buy my Skittles, buy a home from me? Like, they can't really sell you on anything. There's no real value in this piece of shit house.
$1,400, and the primary has 2 walk-in closets at this price point. I don't think you can do better than this. As soon as we come in, we'll notice the perfect open concept. Love the natural lighting. You have enough space
Cheap
for a
shit,
big,
yes.
nice sectional right here. TV right over here.
And it's lovely. They stage it lovely, right? With their shit. When you buy it, there's nothing in there. So when you buy it, you still have to put everything in. But it's lovely. The lighting is like, oh, it's all wonderful. Works nice on the floor. And he's trying to keep you busy, just listening to him, not really paying attention to everything else.
Or honestly, would you guys put your TV on that wall right there? And nonetheless, you would have options. Dining room isn't gonna be the biggest, but it's at least separate, big enough for a smaller table. We'll get out to the backyard in just a minute, but can we talk about the size of this kitchen for this price point? Love the big island, plenty of countertop and cabinet space, very nice and practical.
I'm sure he's like scared to actually touch some of those cupboards, right? Maybe that shit might fall off. And I mean, it's cool. You walk into this house and the main attraction is the kitchen and the living area, this open size living areas. So I'm not bashing him. I'm just thinking He has to be so loud and in your face like this extrovert to keep the attention on him.
Your pantry a little deeper than most. I love it. I love it. Right over here, we'll find the secondary bedrooms. But first, secondary bathroom. You got the one vanity, tub shower, very nice and practical.
It looks so
Back-to-back
cheap.
bedrooms. This bedroom has character. You got the bed, you got the chair right there, and then boom, you got space for a desk, and then you gotta have your walk-in closet, perfect for looking at the window. Right across the hallway, we'll find another bedroom, perfect for the office or for the guest room. It really doesn't matter what it is. And right over here, we'll find the laundry room.
Okay, oh, fuck off. They have to make money somehow. I mean, he also needs to earn a living, right? But, I mean, agent fees are quite high. And do you really think he cares whether it's the cheapest house? He just wants to sell this shit, get it off of his books. He has to come up with a way of selling it, and I guess this is his way. Be a clown, whatever. What does the comments say there? Location, location, location. Oh, yes. Love your videos, but location is very important to mention. That's what I'm saying. He does not tell you that this thing is like 50 miles out of the center of, what's it, Las Vegas. You are actually living somewhere in the Bundus. Okay, but I mean, he has his people. I mean, these are agents. How much? My wife and I are currently. That's cool. Info, nice. Nice. Okay, Daniel, please, where is this located? What area was this in? And then what does Maricela say there? Where's Maricela? I just pressed that there. What do you say there? I skip through your videos because you don't give locations. I understand you don't want to give Boulder and exact, but can at least give side of town. That's another point, right? I mean, some sides of towns are better off than other sides. That's just how it is. That's just life. But I mean, cool for him selling his little home. I think this is a more realistic look at something like this, right? It was posted in April.
Absolutely crazy. It used to be that $1 million could buy you an amazing luxury home, and now it buys you a starter home in hundreds of cities. Check this out. Zillow just dropped this report that a starter home, yes, an entry-level home for first-time buyers in 233 cities now is $1 million or more. That's 3 times more than just 5 years ago. This is just a clear sign of how...
Sorry, what did he say? 3 times more. So was it 5 years ago? It was like 350,000. Wow.
Affordability is completely broken in the United States. And yes, the average starter home is less than $200,000, but it's all in areas where it's not concentrated, not these metropolitan areas. And I'm going to show you exactly here in certain states what those numbers look like. This isn't just a coastal problem anymore. Check out California, though. 113 cities.
Let me just pause there. 10 states with the most cities where a $1 million starter home is the norm as of March 25. California has 113 cities. Fuck me. Wow, so California must be way more expensive than New York even. Sure.
That's how many cities a starter home starts at $1 million in New York, New Jersey, Florida, where everything used to be affordable, Massachusetts, Washington, Texas. What the heck? 7 cities in Texas? Connecticut, Hawaii, Maryland. It's like, what is going on here? Do you think this is absurd, or is it just me? This is...
And these prices are not going to come down. Yeah, we'll see some people of like, oh, we're going to go into a recession, blah, blah. But these $1 million homes, they will most probably drop to have a massive headline, under $1 million, 999,999. Do you understand what I mean? I mean, it has gone up so much, so fast. It's not as if in the next 5 years, by 2030, you would be able to purchase this $1 million home for $500,000. Yes, I understand the argument of land appreciation, all that shit. I'm just talking about the house prices, normal house prices. They do not come down. And if you then get these advertisers, buy one for $185, you get a piece of Wendy House dollhouse shit like that guy showed us. What did I just say there? Starting salary is like 100,000 to now. Really? Are you sure, Josh? Starting salary is 100,000. Because I'm under the impression that normal average starting salaries for a 23, 24, 25-year-old bank clerk, for example, or a guy that goes and does his articles at a lawyer firm or wants to become an accountant. He's 24 maybe after his degrees and everything. Do they start him at 100,000? I really don't know. I doubt that statement. I really doubt that statement. Right, everybody, to finish off this one, if you want to buy a house in 2025, and I guess 2026 as well, and I mean into the future, right?
2025, here's what you need to know. Mortgage rates are at 6.74%, up from 2.65% in 2021. A $200,000 loan now costs $1,294 a month, not $806. Home prices? The median is $422,000,
There we go.
up 30% in 5 years. Rents no better. Median rent for a small apartment hit $1,498 in
1,400 and 1,500 for rent. So they squeeze you on that side as well. So do you now put 2 families into 1 apartment, where 8 people into a 2-bedroom apartment?
2024, and it's still climbing. Supply's tight, with only 1.37 million homes for sale, the highest since 2020, but still low. Affordability's tough. An average family needs $127,000 a year to buy a median home. But if rates drop to 6%, 5.5 million more households could afford to buy.
So if rates drop like less than a percentage point, 5.5 million more people qualify for homes. And that they make it sound like that's great. But that's actually 5.5 million more people that just goes into this fucking trap. But I guess everybody wants or needs a little place to call home, right?
Stay sharp. 2025's housing market is a wild ride. If you found this video helpful, follow for more.
Wow. Gentlemen, I don't know, maybe I'm just different, but for me, I can't afford 300,000. $400,000 for a house, and that is, I don't even know all these cities and states where there is. Going to New York, California, $1 million for an average house. Fuck it. Good luck. I really do hope that the interest rates come down and you find a way. Alright guys, I just found this interesting. We'll have a little look at some of home builder problems and people not being able to sell their homes and stuff like that. It all ties down to this cost of living effect. Cost of living is so broad. There's so many things where they just want your money all the time. They want you to squeeze like every single moment out of you. Good luck, guys. Stay safe out there. See you on the next one, hey?